Welcome back, Soul Gardeners. I'm Siddiqa, the Renegade Aromatherapist. Today brings us to Chapter 3 of Cancer. Now, cancer rules digestion, the diaphragm, and basically this whole belly region. So instead of focusing on one oil today, I wanted to focus on oils that really assist digestion. Cancers usually have hearty appetites. They love their food. But if cancers aren't careful with what they're consuming, they can get really thrown out of balance digestion-wise. Now, if I'm honest, most people nowadays are caught in the trap of not really eating foods that agree with them or overconsumption. If you go to your average American restaurant, you are fed a portion that would easily feed 2 to 3 people. But yet, most of us will consume way more than we really need. Have you ever thought about the size of your stomach? It is tiny. And have you ever thought about the job of your stomach? Let me tell you something, and I really need you to hear me. Your stomach doesn't have teeth. So while you're busy gabbing as you enjoy a meal with a friend, that's less time you're chewing. It is critical for good digestion to chew your food. You should be chewing your food into a liquid before you even swallow. Now, how many of us are actually doing that? Another practice that's really important for good digestion and assimilation of nutrition is putting your fork down between bites. Take your bite, put your fork down, taste your food. Notice the flavor, notice the texture, notice how it makes you feel. Swallow. Take your time. So many of us are standing and eating. And even worse, so many people are gobbling down their meals in their car. Do you think this is really good for digestion? Your whole body's like, whoa! I haven't even digested last meal and you're already throwing down this new meal. Would you give me a break? Your body needs you to cut it a break. You need to slow down and notice what you're doing. So I am a long-time vegetarian, going on 2 decades now, and I strongly believe in the health benefits and the planetary benefits of being vegetarian and vegan. Now, I am not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't eat, but I am here today to remind you of your responsibility. It is your responsibility to notice what you're putting in your mouth and notice how it makes you feel. Now, if you eat a bag of Doritos, most of us eat it fast while we're doing something else. And then we go on to the next thing, and we have no idea how that bag of toxic poison, sorry Doritos, has affected us. But there's also really beautiful foods that might affect you not very well. For example, for me, dark grapes. I love them, and they're a beautiful, health, life-affirming fruit. But if I eat a bunch of red grapes, and then if I really get quiet and notice my body is not happy, it kind of puts me out of alignment. So you need to take responsibility and notice, what are you eating, what are the effects, and then stop listening to your mind. Your mind's like a 2-year-old having a tantrum. I want this, give me more of this, I have to have this. No, you wouldn't constantly give to a 2-year-old who's screaming and stamping their feet. Don't give to the mind. Just because you think something does not make it true. Take a breath. Just because you think something does not make it true. So, it's okay to say no to your mind. Now let's get to some digestive oils. There are so many. It's no coincidence that spices are used heavily in cooking and food preparation because most of the spices out there help with digestion. So your cinnamon, your clove, your turmeric, your tarragon, your dill, your fennel, your rosemary, your basil, all of them are great natural digestion aids. So next time you're making a salad, cut up some raw fennel and then chew it. Mint. Why do you think they put mint and parsley as garnish? It's not to make it look pretty. It's because you're supposed to eat it and help digest afterwards. I love peppermint. as as a digestive support. 10 drops of peppermint or spearmint or cornmint on the belly, massaged in clockwise, will immediately start to soothe irritable digestion. I also love to combine 3 oils at once. So for example, maybe I'm going to put tarragon down, 5 to 10 drops, and then I'm going to put fennel down in between, because fennel can be a little yang, a little heat sensitive. And then on top of it, I might put 5 to 10 drops of birch. And then I'm going to rest and just let the oils go in and do their magic. The citrus are also great digestive aids. Lemon, we talked about last week. She's wonderful. Put 10 drops of lemon on your stomach after a meal and let her go in and help. Remember, if you're not chewing your food, if you're not slowing down, if you're on the fly, if you're eating junk, all of this takes its toll on your body and disease sets in. And it also speeds up the aging process. We're here, I'm here, to give you insight in how natural plant medicine can assist you. If you are someone who's taking antacids, stop. They're not healing you. They're not helping. They might soothe the symptom, but they're not addressing the problem. But the plant and trees do. So, black pepper, basil, anise, anise seed, anise raven. So many great digestive aids are available to you right now in your spice cabinet with your oil, whatever oils you currently have. I guarantee there's a digestive aid. So I would recommend 3 digestive oils that you have on hand at all times, because there's a really powerful effect when you layer not 1, not 2, but 3 oils onto your body. And then you can relax and know you're doing something good for yourself. So in closing, reach out, drop me an email, get yourself some medicinal grade essential oils with me. The Renegade Aromatherapist at gmail.com. I love, love, love hearing from you guys. Until next week, look into my eyes and take a breath. It's time to slow down. It's time to put yourself as the #1 priority. It's time to drop some bad habits and take responsibility for being the best you possible. So if you've got chronic issues with digestion, look at what you're doing. Decrease your animal consumption. Slow down. Chew your food more. Think about bringing life into your body. And remember, use the plants and trees. We're here to help. Until next week, have an aromatic day. So go.